Hello, YouTube. This is Chance Paladin, or Star Wars Paladin. Sorry, if you haven't yet checked out my other channel, check out my other channel, Chance Paladin. Anyway, I play non-Star Wars games on that channel. I wanted to do a Strongholds video for you guys, showing off the different Strongholds. Sorry, no Tatooine. I think Tatooine's a piece of crap. Should have been amazing, could have been amazing. Falls terribly flat. So, not going to be showing you that one. Going to be showing you the other three and the Guildship. There's really only... Well, not going to be showing you the Imp Guildship because I showed you the Imp Guildship back in the PTS. And so, pub's my main side. So anyway, I don't want to bore you guys. I know there's a bunch of people out there with like a 2-second attention span, so these are just going to be the highlights, not going to be complete run-throughs. Don't expect to see anything super amazing. This is kind of just your average. This is going to be about what your average Joe could probably decorate with. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Also, it's for my buddy Bob, who can't be here because he's stuck in hotel training and stuff. So, hey Bob, miss you. And I know you haven't had time to run through all of our strongholds either, so this is for you and all the people like you who have just been too freaking busy. This is Lancer's house, and pretty much lives here alone. Armitage is rumored to live here, but don't know. So I see Khalil's underwear laying around sometimes, but I'm not sure if that's because Armitage is here or because Khalil just leaves her underwear everywhere. This is pretty much every trophy you can get. There's some in the other room too. I'm not trophy whoring. I simply have basically every trophy there is, except for some of the hard modes and some of the nightmares. I'm missing 1 or 2 ops bosses, and I think that's it. Except for Dread Palace. Never done Dread Palace. I keep missing it. You'll also see a lack of NPCs. That's because there's a 25 NPC limit, and we'll get to that later. So, GTN Legacy Guild Bank, and Personal Bank. This is Fallujah just because it's really nice to have an NPC to sell to in a mailbox. These are really expensive. If you can afford it, I would suggest not wasting universals and just buying these from the cartel pack if the cartel pack is still cheap. Otherwise, they're a humongous ripoff. In-game universal prefabs are super expensive or take a lot of resources. This isn't a mount, this is a starfighter. I'll have a lot more starfighters moving forward, just not right now again because they're expensive. So yeah. The other thing you won't see is tons of Junker lights. People say, oh, people spam with Junker lights for their, score. People spam with chairs, people spam with tables. I do what I can. There obviously aren't even enough Junker lights that you're allowed to have to even for one stronghold, so those of you Junker light haters, just go away. The other lights are actually pretty expensive, time consuming, etc. to get, so you'll have to just deal with my Junker lights and my ceiling lights and my rugs. I do try to get more other rugs, but let's see, so this is my little foyer area, I guess. Some of the rest of them, like there's Manan and some Terror from Beyond stuff. There's my lovely little explosive conflict tanks. We're trying to farm for tank decorations. That was fun. Those were good times. There's Mr. Eyeless. I'm gonna put these in order sometime. We'll see. I don't know. There's my arena. Season 2. Some badass. Some of those are random, some of those were with the guild. So, here's my little computer. This is like powers my, I call it my Sky Fortress, or it's my Starfighter, Lancer, Starfighter Sky Fortress, but it doesn't have any turrets yet. We'll get to that later. Here's my medibay. Yep. I had a lot more NPCs in here, but again, 25 NPC limit. It's just ridiculous. There's my computer room. Because, you know, Lancer needs like a badass freaking computer room. Oh. I like to get these every time I can. It's like free money. And it's not, I mean, oh yeah. There you go. Those are my electronic brains. I have more computer terminals here. And here, there's a little Tundra kitty hiding. Hi, Tundra kitty. I'd have more kitties in here again. Same thing. NPC limit. And my lounge. Lounge would have more in it too, but again, I think I'm at my NPC cap. So let's see. Oh, there we go. I had room for my little drink server probe. I don't drink, but everybody else does. I'm the designated driver, yo. I'm a responsible smuggler. Wow. This is my bedroom. My bed is hidden, because, you know, that's the way it goes. Oh, there's another kitty. Hey, kitty. Oh, goodness. There's my Herclo Muvor, aka Zergling. Hey, buddy. Here's your cutie pie. He gets along good with the cats. I'm still gonna do a lot more with this room, and those Republic banners are gonna come down. Let's see. That's that. And in here is my little space battle area. The forces of the Empire are twirling around, trying to get at the forces of the Republic here, twirling around. There's no lag or anything, so I don't understand again why you're not allowed to have more. I guess they said, oh, it could impact the other strongholds. I don't buy it. So anyway, not allowed to have a rogue hook here because they didn't, I guess, want to fill out the place in rogue hooks. But anyway, someday, when they allow us to have like a hollow battle terminal. Oh, what's that? One of them has warp drive or something, and it likes to warp around sometimes. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, I'm working on the imp side right now, and I'll have some imp propaganda over here and stuff, but it doesn't let you buy it with pub stuff, which people say, of course it doesn't. You should have to. Shut up. I'm not stupid. I can't find anybody with pub fleet combs to buy for me, so I'm doing it myself, which is fine. Samus has got most of what she needs. It's hard, but doable. Here is Lancer's garage. you'll see that each of the areas has a different, or each of my guys' houses, each has a different garage. There's really no rhyme or reason why. It's supposed to be that Lancer has more, like, swoop bikes, like a swoop bike collection, but he's missing an air attack because I never put it there. I gotta remember to do that because you gotta log on to every single freaking character. But anyway, so that is it for Lancer's house. Let's go take a look and see what other houses we can look at. Alright, this is Throttle and Viper and Nacho's house. It's on Coruscant. This has kind of ended up being the unofficial dueling room. That's a different story. Can't have multiple HKs, or I'd have... It's not supposed to be this HK. This is actually Lancer's HK unit. This is supposed to be Nacho's HK unit. But, yeah. Kind of like this patch. Nothing extra, but the job is done. This is Throttle and Nacho and Viper's garage. Kind of, I don't know. I was honestly having a hard time trying to theme the speeder garages because I can't just place them all on one character, so I have to log into every character, and Lancer has most of them, but each of the characters have their own special ones, and it's made it very, very, very challenging. Here's the upstairs, not super fancy yet. Part of the reason why this room's not super fancy is if I go into edit, it's too bright. I don't know if that's because of the lights or whatever, but you'll see, even though these are like the exact same rug, the lights have really weird effects. Here's kind of their lounge area. This is Nacho's room. It's a work in progress, but you can see Nacho's like really into heavy weapons. This isn't all of it. There's more. I just haven't got around to it yet. When I put his bed here, I didn't initially flip this stuff, so this stuff's... I'm gonna try to rotate it, but we'll see. His bed was supposed to be here, but I didn't like it there. This is Viper's room. A lot less weaponry because he's more hybrid, so he's got the heals and the one weapon rack. I haven't really found more stuff that seems to go into Viper's room. And then this is Throttle's room. Throttle's going to have a lot more plants in here, but plants are expensive as heck right now, so he's got a couple of holocrons that he got. Let's see, hold on a second. There's something like that. I knew he had a few more holocrons in here. Okay. And there will eventually be plants in here too. But you can see Throttle's been collecting holocrons because he's a Jedi, I guess. So that's it for his house. Viper, Throttle, and Nacho's house. Let's go see what other houses we've got. This is Extremis's house, and Pinkerton's rumored to live here too, but he hasn't moved his stuff in yet. Here's like the power unit for in case he ever needs extra power. I don't know why. Just because it looks cool, I guess. Here's his garage. There wasn't... I don't know. He's got a bunch of pod racers parked here. I don't know why. He likes pod racing? I don't know. There's the... there's a couple more Aerotech speeders. Because I was obviously on some other character when I was placing them and found them. Here's some starfighter mounts. I have another Tursa, but obviously I wasn't on the right character to come place it. That's been my biggest, I think, frustration with speeder decorations in that regard. Same thing with pets, is having to go log on to every single character. I have to literally log on to like 8 characters to decorate each house, and that's really frustrating. So honestly, that's it for his house. I just... Getting these decorations takes a really long time. It's probably going to be 6 months. Like, if I ever do finish my strongholds, it's probably going to be like 6 months. So let's check out a few more. Alright, in case you haven't seen this before, this is the Guildship. The RSS Bantha Buster. This is kind of the main area. Designed this back when I didn't really know all what was available. So it's got just kind of stuff I was collecting. This place would have a lot more decorations, but the hook count only allows 200. So there's a little medical bay. It's cool. Some more holocrons, datacrons, whatever. There's a starfighter parked in here. I'm assuming since we don't have the... Ooh, this is my favorite. Pew! Got this from doing Catamimo. We're gonna get a lot more of these, or not Catamimo, Colquidd. Problem is farming Colquidd's a bitch. There's no heroic version and there's no bonus boss, so... There's another Muvor and some little Muvor, purple Muvor eggs, and these Killiks hatched, I guess. Little Killik area. Can't have companions on the ship, so I can't have, what's-his-face companion over here hanging out with them, or that's where he would be. That would be really cool. I think I actually like that character a lot. There's a little bit, there's a little bit. I love to just hear them growl and rumble. It's really cool. This is kind of the imp side, sort of, kind of. And all the different conquest resources we've been gathering. This isn't all of them. It's just what we have had room for. There's more over there you can see. Here's all the different consoles and panels. We tried to make it seem like it was the actual bridge of a ship, but that's been really hard. You'll notice all they really do when Bio's designing is they just put consoles down the middle, loads of NPCs, and go, it's a ship! Well, you can't have more than 25 NPCs. So, and you only have a 200 hook count on the main bridge. So, anyway. Yes, I know, you can get more than that, but it's uber expensive and time consuming, so it's a long ways away. Here's kind of our little working area where everybody comes if they don't have their own goodies yet. This was donated by a guildie. Thank you, Zato. These things are super expensive bitch to get. I'm glad I didn't have to use more resources. GTN kiosk. Little Jawa buddies, in case you want to, oh, that's right. My UI is suppressed right now. But it's that prototype materials, artifact materials, premium materials. Oh, there's a kitty. Hello, kitty. Little water fountain area. Miniature gray sea camp. For life me, I can't remember which one of my characters actually has this. But I donated it, and now it kind of sits here floating, chilling. Here's the floor that the game calls an officer deck. Looks like I've got a... What is that? Scissor Kakor. Doesn't tell you who donated it, but don't remember getting a Zerka core, so somebody else must have got it. That's cool. Well, thanks whoever donated that. These things must be a pain to get. I always lose the rolls, to be honest. Looks like here's a little... I know this is all pairs of stuff, so she must have made a little garage. Obviously can't place down there. That's one of the the spaceship docks that you get. Super expensive though. These lights aren't placeable, by the way. These are lights they put there. As you can see, this is edit mode. You can't edit any of this. So, very irritating. I haven't done anything with that one yet. So that's the Guildship. See if there's anything else I can show you. This is Fudge's Stronghold. She's really super proud of this place. I wanted to show it off. Haven't actually been in here since she's been working on it. Obviously we've got the whole naked holographic companion thing going on because BioWare can't be bothered to fix it. It's like a little kind of medical bay, computer bay. Looks like she's got a garage. Wow. Love her fractals. She's got matching fractals for some of her characters based on the color of their skin or armor. It's pretty cool. She's also got the coolest, at least in my opinion, the coolest skiff with the holographic roof. Oh, she did her hallways with pets. That's actually a really good idea. I should probably do that. She's got a mouse droid? What the heck? These things are cool. Looks like a little tiny armored tank. Let's see, I'm not sure.
Nothing extra, but the job's done.
Looks like she hasn't started on those yet. What ends up happening is you get your stronghold. Oops, I left my UI on, didn't I?
Think you'll be satisfied.
Well, anyway, what I was going to say was, is you start working on your stronghold, and then realize it's a lot harder to decorate than you thought it would be. And the reason why it's a lot harder to decorate is because you can't put all your, you can put your speeders up, but you can't put up more than 25 companions, NPCs, mounts. And then again, the ones you do put up are just holograms, so I don't know. It ended up being a lot harder than I thought. But I guess just a couple quick reminders before I close the video out. Yes, Tatooine. Yes, Tatooine is huge. Yes, Tatooine should have been cool. But in reality, Tatooine ended up being a huge dud because of what BioWare says, technical limitations or whatever. At least a third of the place doesn't have hooks, so it ends up falling really flat decoration-wise, very similarly to the Guildship. In fact, where the Guildship should have been awesome, and in some regards still is awesome, but cat on keyboard. Should have been awesome, could have been awesome, still semi-awesome, but I guess, lost expectations, right? Or, they could have, I don't know, it could have been amazing. That's all I can really say. It's good, it's okay, it's passable, but not Tatooine, I'm saying the rest of them. I don't think Coruscant and Dromund Kaas had to be copy-paste of each other. The walls are different, the outside's different, but, I mean, the design. I mean, it's kind of like saying that the decorator defected, or the same decorator did both. What was it, the Gree? The Gree decorated both of them? I mean, I guess it's possible. I don't know. Unless they're big open floors, and the same internal decorator did both, and the imps wanted imp balls, and the pubs wanted pub balls. I don't know. But for what it's worth, you know, if you love Coruscant, you're gonna love the Coruscant one. If you love Dromund Kaas or Seattle, you're gonna love Dromund Kaas, which I do. I absolutely love Dromund Kaas. I can't find anything that seems to really fit there, and maybe that's has to do with Extremis' personality and Pinkerton's personality, but I haven't found a lot that really fits for them yet. Just like I haven't found a lot that fits for Viper. But if you love Nar Shadaa or casinos or neon stuff, or wanted a palace that's not on the ground, or stronghold that's not on the ground, like Lancer. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Lancer. That might be the thing for you. I don't like the neon, but I like the idea of not being able to live on the ground. I'm having a hard time pretending like Lancer lives on the guild ship, because in the back of my mind I know that the guild ship's not mine, because it's attached to the guild. People say, well, it should be attached to the guild. Well, I'm sorry, but I paid for a good chunk of the damn thing myself. It should be attached to my account. And the guild can use it, and that's fine, but it should be mine. There's other guilds where the guild paid for the whole thing, and it should be theirs. They could have easily done that by allowing people to donate directly to the guild ship fund, and, you know, we had that idea, but as with everything else, Bioware just ignored us because they're a bunch of micromanaging pricks. But, you know, I donated the majority of the money. Really should be my ship, so, but since it's not, and since even though I paid the majority of it, in case, you know, my account ever elapses, like it could very easily, being, well, financial problems, we'll just leave it at that, then I lose my guild ship, and it reverts to the next person, and I don't know who it could revert to or whatever. It's a load of crap. People have different opinions, but those people that disagree just can't think for themselves, unfortunately. So, I don't know. I think at the end of the day, I told everybody this, just stick with Nar Shadaa. If you feel like you need a second one, get Dromund Kaas or Coruscant or both. Just completely ignore Tatooine. Unless you've got an active guild, just completely ignore the guild ship thing. Just completely ignore it. 50 mil is not a lot of money, but what ends up happening is upgrading the damn thing could very well prove to be impossible for all but the absolutely most insanely resourceful guilds. And upgrading it does absolutely nothing for you except give you more rooms and hook size. There's no extra things you can do, no extra conquest bonuses, no guild ship PvP, no nothing. So, yeah, that's my recommendation for those of you who are, you know, preferred or free to play. Obviously, though, if you're preferred or free to play, I don't think you'll be able to buy Nar Shadaa. I think it'll be a little too expensive. So they have to get Dromund Kaas or Coruscant. If I had to choose between the two, I'd get Dromund Kaas, but since I have 3 Republic players that are very stalwartly Republic, they ended up really liking the place and clinging to it and stuff. Extremis is kind of broody, irritated at the whole thing, and he kind of just sits here grumbling and frustrated. So, I don't know. I like to just sit here because it just reminds me of home. Home in real life. They did a really good job. Obviously, whoever created this place drew heavily from Seattle, because this is what it feels like in Seattle pretty much 24/7, staring outside, watching the thunderstorms over the Puget Sound. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to showcase a couple of our strongholds, a couple of areas of our strongholds for you. I don't really know what to call this to get everybody's attention, but I think it's important that you see kind of what like the average stronghold's gonna look like, not like the super EP strongholds that a lot of people are making. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. If you could like, subscribe, and share this video. It's probably not going to be a super popular video, but I think it's important that people know what to expect from this. If you haven't been a part of the PTS, or if you haven't been a part of the that quote unquote, early release, also known as just more beta testing. Anyway, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. You guys like, subscribe, tell your friends. That way everybody knows really what to expect from Strongholds. Remember, I know I've been asked this question a million times. Coruscant and Dromund Kaas cost like virtually nothing, like literally $5,000 to get in, and all but 2 of the rooms are $40,000 a piece or less. Very, very, very affordable. So I really want everybody to get a stronghold if they want one. Plus, you get conquest bonus. So I haven't been making a conquest video because most guilds really aren't trying to figure out conquests. Most people are not interested in figuring out conquests, so the need just hasn't been there, honestly. And then the bigger guilds are just stomping it, so they're most of them are more intent on exploiting it and abusing it than actually learning it. So I've been holding off. I'm hoping in a couple months conquests actually die down, and in a lot of ways this is only the end of week 2. Conquests have already started dying down. So anywho, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've been able to get something out of it. Figured it was a good time to make it. There's only 2 weeks left until Preferred, and you Preferred folks out there, which I know is the bulk of the player base. I want to make sure you guys know what to expect. Brew was saying he hopes that they release more decorations soon. I sincerely hope they do. Before this gets released to another set of players, they need to like double the amount of decorations in the game. I don't see it happening, but I sincerely hope they do, because they released this with not a lot of decorations. But more on that some other time. Yeah, none of what you saw was bought out of cartel packs either. That's the other thing. Except for just the little bit of utilities from the Guildship that was donated by a guildie. So, anyway, yeah, that's it, guys. sorry for being a little long-winded. I just love staring at the rain and thinking, talking. So, hope this helps. Talk to you guys later. Bye.